Here we go. See if this
number
works.
2.
Until the stream is back. It should be back. Blah, blah, blah.
And it's back.
It's back.
No music, DJ.
It's like celebratory music.
Oh God.
All right, is it
I was
back?
moving
Everyone
my
can see
mouse
me.
over him. I was like, you best not.
See, this is why it's helpful for me to have somebody like you in watching it, movies, because
It wasn't
between you
me
and
that
Cyber.
actually moved it.
So we are back after these messages.
Moopbeast was the one playing the music.
Lamb, are you sick and tired of seeing messages? Do you seek a higher purpose in life? Then join the cult of the potato and see your dreams come true. Yes.
Wait, that means I can be a baked potato.
Yes. You'll be baked all day long. Okay, so the live stream's good. We're back.
No music.
Sorry, but got a call.
Oh, it's your phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm making
Okay.
wish.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh,
We're good.
man.
We're 100%.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Sorry about that, guys. All right, where was I? Oh, Scott,
Back to
believe
the
me,
dating.
I understand
He's
better
not
than you may
sorry.
think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mere people, and they must all be destroyed as if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh, wow. All of them? That sounds really hard. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of featherly socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They'd eat the crust of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals!
I feel
Socks
offended.
with sandals? And fanny packs! Oh, man! That's a pretty rare, scary enemy, Miranda. What? Like, everyone in this game is gonna have a Romanian voice if I keep it up. Let's see,
Yeah,
Russian.
I mean,
What?
you're the one who's gonna have to work this out vocally afterwards.
I know. What are the Mirror people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think
Alright,
hard about
Sonic.
what you pitch. What do you
Have
do?
a good one.
What do you do, Gimbo?
I'm waiting for the questions to...
They'll take a while. Sonic Gal. Anyways, I hope to be here for the next stream tonight, and be sure to swoon those sexy bad boys. All right, we will, Cal. Don't worry, we will. Thanks for joining with us. I'm glad you were here for at least some of this. What part of that voice is
Clearly,
me? I don't know. I
This
don't
is
know,
how
Thrawn.
we're going to do it.
I'm just
We're going
making up
to-
voices as I go.
Jack,
What? What?
I'm
Huh?
trying to give you my answer.
You don't have an answer. You don't.
I
You
do.
can't handle
Well, I
an
guess-
answer.
I guess we're just gonna have to sit here.
What is it? Reach a truth or wipe them out?
Reach a truce. Use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud.
Okay, we'll wipe them out. No, I'm kidding.
No, I've already done her before. She's crazy.
What? Yes, you're a genius. Cheerleading is always the answer. Scott, as much as I appreciate you, peace isn't the answer with those hideous air people. Also, how do you two plan to put an end to a feud that has existed for centuries just by cheerleading? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, air people, just end this war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching peace would be really great. 9, 10, 12, 13. Remember to always use sunscreen. You decide not to point out that he forgot 11. Just missing one number is quite good by lovely Scott standards. Scott, this is useless. Trying to negotiate with the air people is never an option. But then, a slip of paper falls from the sky. Miranda picks it up and reads it. Dear Scott, I really liked your cheerleading. Keep being this cheerful. Sincerely, the sun. Hooray! This has nothing to do with our feud, Scott. God, I guess I should seek ward advice from someone else. Have a nice day. She might be
I
right,
love Scott.
but I won't ever
I like
stop
Scott,
cheerleading. Thanks, Gimble. Thanks, son. Hooray! But then you spot something. Good one, Pally. He totally thinks he's friends with the sun now. We can mess with his head big time. Right. I also didn't want the big guy to feel like his cheerleading was useless. As annoying as it can be sometimes, he doesn't deserve to be sad. You know what? I agree. Oh, it was Vera and Polly once again messing with people's heads. But you know what? Scott is happy and he thinks your idea worked. So good enough. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. All right, TT Kid, make
Hey, look
a
at
choice.
that. Perfect sevens. Yeah.
Perfect sevens.
Yeah, 777.
7-7 better than what? This game should be 6-6-6 or 6-9-6.
No, it really shouldn't.
What do you want to do, TT Kid? Where would you like to go? Class, library,
I'm
outdoor?
thinking outdoors.
Outdoor?
I think even Damien says that's such a stupid thing too. That whole number thing.
Whoa! I dig this music. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Dab! Dab! Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun.
I dab on my haters.
You go from 3 to 2. You're already more fun than Jen.
Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Oh,
Hey, baby.
what you got, Miri? What you got? Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs, and I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. I've also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for surfs instead of cars. And Spooner, which is like Grinder, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool. But do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds. Wow. What about you, DT Kid? What fun apps do you have? Yeah, impress us with something rad. It'll pop up. I'll let you choose, and I get to see chat. What's chat
I've
going
got
on?
things that
The chat is going crazy again.
Egyptian dab.
The chat is crazy.
Egyptian dab. Cybern's got it right. Egyptian dab. He's only pleasing after this. Snake.
Wait, I actually wonder. Okay, so I'm actually kind of curious as actually if that would actually be true or if it's actually going to be just complete and utter bullshit.
Which is
Dun 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 dun.
Talking about the car, the app that turns my phone into a rad car.
I mean, there's magic.
They're just stupid. It's canon.
You say that, but then
It's
there's actual
canon.
times where they literally could do all kinds of crazy stuff.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but it's canon that. Jack, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You know what?
I'm not doing nothing. What are you talking about?
I'm-
No,
I'm seeing the stream. I'm watching the stream. We can see.
I'm
the
watching
app.
it too. I see
Yeah,
it.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Jack.
And get
No, you're
this,
not.
no matter how hard you're trying to hide it now, it's 5 seconds in the past.
Yeah.
You're seeing it go on now.
You see
Exactly. So you know what? I'm going to go with the turns my phone into a rad car.
What? Rat. What? Oh, rat. Okay.
The car.
Not much. This
Rad
is one
car.
app I made that turns my phone into a rat car. Okay. Did he just? Yeah. He just hid his phone behind his back, made a whooshing noise, and then pointed at a car in the parking lot.
You're not very fun, man. You need to build that fun up.
Ah, yes, that is what I thought had happened, but it seems so foolish that I assumed I must have been mistaken. No, he really is that stupid. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go find somebody to help me steal that sweet car you pointed at. Polly totally does steal that sweet car and frames you for it. Yet another crime to expunge from your record. You lose 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Oh, man. The fun game is not easy for you.
I'm gonna go to bed. No way. I'm gonna.
1 boldness.
The game just hates me. I'm
got-
not allowed to have.
You gain 2 fun just to lose 1 fun.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
and my boldness just went down. I'm no longer bold. I am minus.
That day, you were astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained 1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that in this game, and 2 smarts. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse. Miri, what are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What? Who are they? What do they say that? What's in there?
Wait, Americans say that too?
Apparently. I don't know.
Yes, they do.
That is why I am so distraught. I am terrified that I will accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tidier horse? A world without sports? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Miri. You got to find out. You've got to find out for... What's this thing Miss Favatu is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You got it, right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are.
Mr.
What do you
Rat.
think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look at that gift horse in the mouth? In fact, breed it. Wait. Don't ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. What the hell? Look that gift horse right in its damn mouth. The only say not to because they don't want you to finding all the delicious mouth candy. I'm going with that one.
Mouth candy.
I don't think you have
Scott
the boldness
claps
for
his
that.
hand with glee and drags Miranda off so they can go look in her horse's mouth. The next day, you run into both of them, contentedly eating out of a wet paper bag. Hey, bro! Want some mouth candy? You were absolutely right about everything you said. This candy is marvelous. Please try some, I insist. Miranda holds something out to you. It doesn't look like candy. It looks like horse's tonsils. You tell them you're not hungry, which they don't mind. More horse tonsils for them. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Well, that worked for me. That was good.
-1 balls.
Something happened to lamb sauce. What happened?
Oh no. Wait.
Well,
Yes, this is good.
That weekend, Polly and Scott
no.
pick up you, Red, and Gimple in their suspicious Technicolor van. What? What happened to us, Far? What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
And the 5 of you embark on your favorite pastime, solving spooky... Oh, I don't know about you, Raggy,
Get those
but,
drugs away from me.
but we're gonna go solve some Scooby mysteries.
Who's the dog?
No. I don't
Whoa,
like mysteries.
Polly, I think I smell a human.
I'm
Sorry,
only
I
half
just use
human.
these
I'm mostly
mysteries as an excuse to get super baked. I'm appreciating my voice for her more and more. Polly, you gotta focus. Miss what's it? Solve Miss Maleficent said the scary human was unhaunting her house. She's worried. She's gonna have to move. Don't worry, Scott. I'm gonna smoke even more weed. How is that going to help us solve the mystery? There's a mystery? No, Polly, I can't solve this mystery on my own. I need somebody to help.
I'll
You'd love
help.
to help. But what you really need is the brains of your smartest pal.
Duh.
I'm smart. I can't. Oh, use your memory. This is Lamb's choice.
Wait, no, it's not Lamb. It's
Yes, it's me.
Yeah, it's Lamb's choice.
Oh,
It's
oh
blue.
no, it's between me and.
I have to remember who's the smartest.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the smartest?
Yeah, I can see the stats.
Is it me
Yeah, okay.
or is it Fa? Do.
Wait a second, I'm gonna check check the stream.
Oh,
yeah,
you
can do
cheater!
that, yeah.
Cheater!
Okay,
Guess
yeah,
now,
let's
or I
check
pick
them.
for you. I'll pick at
Okay.
random.
Sure, choose for me.
Oh, wait, no, it's Wait, you pick out of me or red?
Yep. Come on, 50-50. Go
Gimple.
for it. Go for it. Gimple.
It's more than likely red. I haven't been focusing too much.
Hey,
on...
he picked Gimple.
Yeah.
Hooray!
but
We
Jack
brought nothing to
has been
fear
losing.
now that you
Jack has been
and
losing
Gimple
everyone.
are on the case. With the help of Gimple's massive intellect, you build an
Oh, I'm
elaborate
actually smart
trap
enough.
using
Wow.
a bowling
11
ball, a
smart.
clothesline, 7 gallons of cottage cheese, and a motorcycle helmet. Hey, it worked! You trapped the scary human! Time to find out who this guy really is. Scott rips off the human's mask to find... Chauncey, the real estate leprechaun? But you're not human at all! That's right, cackles Chauncey. I wanted to scare off Miss Maleficent so I could turn her apartment into haunted condos. And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for that stupid dog that doesn't exist. Us meddling kids. No! Screams Chauncey. If it weren't for that 7-gallon tub of cottage cheese. That was real? I just thought I was super stoned. To celebrate your victory, you all decide to follow Polly's example. You get way dumber, but you and Gimple each gain +2 creativity and 1 fun. You got stupider.
Jack gets nothing.
I got nothing. Everybody chooses an occupation. Nope, I'm gonna do random. Whoop. Random. GT kid, look, see? You went to you're the front of the bus now. Congratulations. You're now the most important
Hooray.
person.
Let's see where I'm at.
I am now the most.
Oh god damn it! I'm
still
the last.
not last.
I am.
That also means that I can die first.
Fancy
Wait a
Wiener,
moment.
why am I adding more cringe? It's gonna be, uh-oh, Raggy stole my line, Shaggy, like you won't survive for this, dude.
Like, don't fight for this dude.
Jinkies! Yeah, that's a good voice. That's a good voice. All right, where do you want to go, kid?
Let's see. Let's go to class.
Class? You want to get more intelligence?
Nerd.
No, that's
Oh,
where
it's
the
a kitty
that's where
cat.
the top is.
Meow. Why would you study and
wasn't-
prepare for your future
wasn't
when you
even
can
looking
come
at that. I
here
was
and
like,
buy
hmm,
some weird
yeah,
shit
like,
instead? Am
where
I
do
right? What you want to buy? I don't know what any of this does at all.
I can tell you what most of it does.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can tell
me
me
too.
where you want to mouse over, but it's gonna take a bit. Yeah, I don't know what
Well,
any of this
oh.
does.
That, if I'm
The
correct, that
tampon,
book I was
there.
talking about earlier will give you smart, right?
Oh, you
Yeah,
have
I
$5.
think so.
Yeah, you have $5.
What about Bob Ross? What does that give me?
Bob Ross will give you creativity.
Okay.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Two
And
Glasses
then-
give you fun.
cocaine.
That's why I bought
Oh,
them.
that's so bad.
The snake tattoo will give you fun.
Oh wait. Let's go with
Or is
fun.
it boldness?
Gives you boldness.
Wait,
It's,
no,
it's
no.
either fun or boldness. I can't remember.
Wait, what's
It's
the
boldness because
what's the plate?
fun. It's the glasses I bought.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The cocaine. It's
Random
secret ending.
stats.
Random stats.
The tape
That's
is
what that one
random.
does.
What
that
about the
one,
zombie
that one
head?
can fuck you up real good.
The blanket. It's an ending. You can. Well, the idiots will think you're a ghost.
What do you think, kid? What do you want to go for?
You can
I
even
don't. I
choose
have
the color.
never chosen.
I
the
guess
corpse.
I'm actually
what-
I'm covering up half the screen. I just realized.
The corpse is
Yeah.
an easy ending. No matter what, you can go to prom with that.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice.
What about the tape?
The tape.
I actually don't know.
The tape.
Maybe charm?
That one gives you charm because that gives you a fake Latin accent.
Well, let's
Oh.
go ahead. And,
Wait,
let's go ahead and do the
what's the
tape.
name?
You want the
What's
tape?
the name of the tape?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tape. A sexy fake Latin
Sexy fake.
accent.
I
Why?
know
the
that.
hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent
Yeah.
is a close second, to
That's
be honest.
charm.
Yeah,
Alright.
your charm is already really good. If you grip that, you would more than likely be around 15 or somewhere in there. So your charm would be set pretty good.
Yeah, because I went from 7 font to 11, so it's like 4,
So yeah, let's
3, 4, 5, depending. on
let
the
us
item.
go with the tape.
The tape? Okay, we'll go with tape. Have a good
Let's
one.
wait
You got
5
tape.
seconds.
Wow, 14. Holy moly.
Jack,
No,
what
I
were
was
you
right
doing?
with it.
I'm gonna go.
14, yeah. It was 5.
I'm gonna go to the library. That
That'll
day,
get
you
you money.
spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online strip poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? The time it's paid off, so fork it. You gain +2 money. I'm Richard. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Red. You think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. But when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals, it was really creepy. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable! But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be king. Oh, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I'm going with that one. My eyes are royal blue. Liam said they were I'm English. I'm not retarded, I swear. But I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. Cerulean, isn't it?
Cerulean, yeah.
Yeah, Cerulean.
Like
Clever.
Cerulean City.
Yeah, frick, Pokemon. Clever Liam, he was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside of me? Is it like my true self? I always suspected such big muscles couldn't be of this world. So good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what you could call my real royal name could be. Beef Wellington? Lady MacBeef? No! Lady MacMuscles. I should ask my loyal furries about that. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Red. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
It's what you think they are.
Woo, fun.
Gimple. Gimple, what does the local zombie want to do? Furry friends. I will. Oh,
Gimple
God,
will
this-
go to Editorium.
What is Salvador going on about? It was a typo, sexy what? Huh? Who? When the what? And the where? On the how? Okay, what would you want to go for?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Eh?
Huh?
I will go to Editorium.
Auditorium. Bing! That day, while
Dude,
rehearsing
mimic
for
Gimpo.
class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through the music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you will arguably totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Good song. Good song.
Who wanted creativity?
Mm-hmm.
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. An intergalactic lions have broken through the space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. Yeah, totally. No, wait. It's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant two
No.
things.
Not them.
Oh, for the last time. Wait, who is this guy? Okay.
This is a new one. I want you to think hyper, like, energetic. Very hyper.
Okay, alright.
For the last time! This is
Yeah.
a bromance! Bro trees and
This
broski!
is what I wanted.
Bro.
You're my teammates and I, my family, and I'm not trying to be bad, Scott, but
This is the third month in a row you missed a full moon, bro down! We got together and practiced the wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cut with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
that all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down.
Bro, you're a wolf! Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters?
Oh, damn. You're one of those other
Boom, right?
monsters. You better do something. What do you choose?
Well, I'll figure that out in 5 seconds.
Dee-doo-doo. And I get to
It's,
read chat.
Let us see.
Jack is a furry. Hashtag Cybran. Hashtag lazy lamb. Hashtag Cybran needs a life. I picture Jack as a bear. I know, that's a great bear. I'm happy to be a bear. I'll bear it all. Takes up phone and plays Effie Salvador. Oh god, I meant to type sexy. I'm still trying to figure out what he was trying to say. Sexy too.
What?
Yeah, it was Salvador. I was like, what?
Guys.
What?
Guys.
What? What did you choose? Guys,
On
guys,
the
guys.
inside. Pick our world.
Guys. On the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Try to set it.
No,
Right,
we
you
aren't.
okay.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Bro! That's like deep, bro! Like super deep!
Maybe too deep.
Nah, bro! The perfect deepness! This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJWs! Yeah!
Oh no.
Super jacked wolves! Need to be socially aware too!
Ooh, now I get it. We're all wolves. Because we all pee in the same toilets? Or because the school is one big wolf pack?
Bro, maybe it is? Maybe it is.
The wolves wander away to ponder this further. You're not sure they're sold on this, or that they're entirely sober, so the effects may not last. Wow, you sure know a lot about wolves, and life, and everything. You must have a lot of smarts. Scott looks at you with awe, and you have a feeling that he's just gained a lot of respect for you, while you've gained +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Lamb sauce, lamb, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, lamb.
Let me check what's left.
Outdoors, gym, and bathrooms. Do you wish to
I'll
urinate?
go to the outdoors.
Oh, you don't want to go to the urinals?
No.
Oh. That day,
The
during
bonus is
recess,
so
you
good.
start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan. No, it's Yuan, isn't it? It's Yuan, because the J is silent.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Juan.
J-U-A-N.
It's
Juan.
Juan.
Yeah, I knew it. It's
Juan.
Juan.
Okay, Juan.
Please,
Juan.
guys.
I always
Juan.
got to remember that with like the J always gets me. Juan, the small
really Mexican.
magical Latino
Like
cat.
Jesus.
Now
Like
that now
Jesus.
everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him as such a simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time
Oh, I want
remembering those
to
crazy
play that.
stories.
I want that, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's too fun. Okay, if you guys like this game, I have a game that's just exactly like this. We can play it on another stream. It plays exactly like this one. Completely different. It came out before this. I think this game was kind of inspired by it.
Will it crash too?
Nope.
Oh,
But we'll
yeah.
have to. The only way we'll be able to play it is the same way we're playing it right now. But we can totally do it.
Ooh.
You're all set to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much, the darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed. Who extinguished the sun, and why didn't they ask my permission first?
Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day.
Oh, what? Oh yes.
What?
Please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world, so we've caused a solar eclipse, you know, in order to defeat it. It's all very technical and magical. No need to hurt your heads thinking about it. It'll be over soon.
I'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon, and then how would I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish.
This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can. She's looking right at you when she says that. You realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale meow fight.
God
So you
damn
roll
it.
up your sleeves, and what do you do, Lamb? What do you do?
First he shanks Jack in the ribs.
Well,
We shall see the options in 5 minutes. Oh. Offer the solar behemoth of 12-year-olds in the world of death. They're bigger and less cute. Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right. Which one?
The solar behemoth.
The solar off the solar half the 12-year-olds in the world. Instead.
Kill the
Oh
12.
God.
No, we're losing half the audience.
Oh man. You borrow the megaphone from the gym, climb to the roof of the school, and address the solar behemoth. You explain that in terms of sheer poundage, half the 12-year-olds in the world will supply 33% more meat than all the babies. The solar behemoth may be an unholy amalgam of sunfire and malevolence, but it's no fool and sees your point. It goes off to harvest the flesh of tweens. The day is saved.
Well, your stupid problem is solved. Unblock the sun.
But millions will die. Look at this rationality. A 50% decrease over the previous projected death toll is quite significant. And if you amortize the projected casualties over the life expectancy of the babies as opposed to the tweens, the life savings are even more significant.
I think what Vera is saying is, fuck off and let us sunbathe.
The Coven doesn't have a leg to stand on. Well, they have 6 legs between them, but it's a metaphor. They can fuck off and you gain 2 charm and 1 smart. Let's trade places. Oh, no, I'm not doing no challenges. We're gonna keep going random. Oh, random. Oh, I got to be
God damn
first.
it.
Woo! Hey, Far, you're last now. Back of the bus.
Oh shit. I tripped on the way there,
That's
so
alright,
my
I'm
2
sorry.
hours ahead kind of got dipped.
Dun 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 dun. All right, I get first dibs. Ooh, where do I want to sit? Is a good question.
Hey, I'm second.
Okay,
Don't you fucking sit with Sky, I'll fucking sink you.
I will sit with.
You could buy something.
Nah.
You find
Sit
Polly and
my-
Don't you
Liam
there.
not eating as usual, you know, because they're
God damn it,
undead.
Jack! God damn it, Jack. You took my table.
You know, the food in this cafeteria is really atrocious. It's hardly even mouth-worthy of my Instagram.
Haha, what? I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, the two of us should have a cook-off.
What? No.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to...
I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs.
Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history because I'm a huge pedo going to school. It's on.
God damn it, Jack.
The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebratory chefs, judges, appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges then turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think, sorry Liam, I'm not going for the pedo vamp. I'm going for Polly. Because she's literally just made a pair of pajamas for Cat. Yeah. What? Unbelievable! That's not even food!
What isn't even food?
That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan, that's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat.
Was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't.
Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh?
Well, because...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go find a cat and put these pajamas on.
Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean.
No!
If it doesn't say that, I'm gonna shank you.
It does. It does say
okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah,
It
actually
means
kept
you
it.
get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? I thought I got freaky with a ghost. That's what I thought. I mean, imagine what that must be like. You get such an ethereal experience. All right, whose turn is it? I think it's, okay,
With
DT
what?
did.
What's a
Petting a cat?
mistake?
Where do you want to sit?
Now here's something I will say. If you go to the Slayer, she will more than likely improve a stat in some way or another.
All right, let's go to the Slayer.
Who's that? Is it this lady?
Yeah.
The one alone that is in the...
The one with the blue hair and the hood? The one that I went to last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Bam! You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Eat me, pain freak! Now I'm gonna punish your other. Ow!
You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game? No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. What do you choose?
What do I choose?
Choose a gun.
Choose.
Fancy wiener. This isn't fair. The toilet is covered with melted marshmallows. I'll be back. What the hell is Fancy Wiener doing?
You know what? Let's go ahead and take the gun.
The gun? The gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned into the side of them? I think I saw this in the trailer.
Yeah. But you
Just
don't see the end of it.
Cause
You
eat
scoop-
shit.
You scoop up this sweet-ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later, in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher question, "What do flies do?" Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. "Eat shit!" exclaims the teacher. "Why, that's exactly right! Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works, you gained 4 boldness."
I love that. I love all those Slayer ones. I wish you could date her.
Yeah, she would have been great.
Okay,
Alright, where
I
are you
will
going?
say it.
Where you're going, Lamb? I
Middle.
stole your table. You going from the middle?
Yeah, you stole my table.
Woo,
I didn't
stole
steal your table.
Agra, I'm happy. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering
That's mine.
suspiciously into a burger.
Bird!
Secret sauce, what dread mysteries do you conceal? Oh, what do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of? No, Scott, my question was rhetorical. Awesome, mine was loud. Oh, it's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, lamb sauce? What do you choose?
This is perfect for me.
Yes, it is. Fancy. Okay, what did I miss? Well, you missed a steak and an eat shit joke with flies and a teacher that almost died.
It's a sauce made of secrets and lamb.
The sauce. What? The whole thing discussed a sauce made of secrets and lamb. Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Bam! Oh, of course! Secret sauce! The clue is in the title. But what are the secrets made of? Shh! Miranda, it's a secret. But... Shh! Shh! In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest. You're definitely into it.
I'm going to shank you in your sleep.
Oh boy. Alright, Gimple. You missed your opportunity to lather secret sauce into Scott's chest. I feel for your
Blame
zombiness.
Jack. Blame Jack. He took my
No,
table.
no. You could have picked a different table.
Yeah, this is a domino effect. I stole his table, he stole your table.
He could have went after Damien. He could have went after the cat. Well, you know what?
No.
I'm gonna take advantage of this cat because I have
Damien
money.
sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the kitty
Because,
cat.
but there's Medusa. She's actually pretty cool. I like her. She's
Nah,
No!
she's a
Let's
meanie.
face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? Let's just call it being smart. What do you want?
She's awesome too. I still wish Jack could play this game in advance so we could potentially date her, but no. No, I would. The one that is rare to use is that tampon. Don't click it. It's terrible.
I want to
Yeah.
click it now.
It's actually used for a special event.
Yeah.
It takes some doing to do that.
Yeah, you
what am
need
I-
that specific character to
Yeah, you need.
love
There's
you.
2 events you can use it for, but it's hard to get those events.
I only know one, the ritual.
Could you put your mouse? Oh, stop messing with the rubber band. And put the mouse over the book. I want to make sure I remember it right. I think this one increases my intelligence. I don't need to increase. I think I might go with boldness, but I want to read the book. You can always use. Yeah, okay, that's the one that increases your intelligence. The snake tattoo.
Okay.
Jack, stop.
I'm terrible. I am a worst.
I like
person.
this. I like this. You put the hand with the same side as the cheek, and you're like, yes, this is how this works, right?
Yeah, it totally works like this. Right? That's how it does. No, okay. All right. What do you want? The book? You want the book?
No, I want the snake.
You want the snake? Well, I had the snake. I was doing the snake action. If you weren't
I'm
watching.
going to shank you with that snake tattoo.
All right. Snake tattoo it is. Boy, stranger, you got a fake badass snake tattoo. You feel like a bored ass already. No, badass, I meant to say.
Yes, it was boldness.
All
yeah,
right.
I knew that was boldness.
Random.
Ooh. All right. Week 2, evening. Dun 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 dun. Where does Lamb
I'm
want
last
to go?
again. At least you guys didn't get last twice in a row.
Ha 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 ha.
I want to go to the bathroom.
Now, you okay? All right, Lamb's back to his diarrhea escapades.
God damn it.
Do you not see what
It's
he
all
does
that
in there?
spicy food, man. No, I'm kidding.
That's racist.
I know. I'm so sorry. All right.
Don't worry. I would say it too.
I know. that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into the Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana, seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of penis? No, boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, Mamini, and proceed to the bathrooms. Hey, there's a number back here. 897-1275. Call me. Hey, lamb sauce.
I think that's actually a number you can call, but it's like pretty.
There's no area code. That's the thing. All
Yeah,
right.
no. That's the purpose of it, I think.
Hey, lamb sauce, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. So hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with, unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I, finish it. So, you might ask, what's your unfinished business, Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know.
You can look this up. That is actually
Oh my god.
a thing. It's a thing. Look it up. It's crazy.
Don't get me wrong. I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I get to do that freaky sex move.
Oh, well. What do you want to say, lab?
Now, how about we take a pause here? And in the background, look up what a Romanian Wilkinson is.
I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it while Lamb's making his decision, so that I know. I'm gonna find
Yeah.
out.
I'm looking
It's
it
a
up
thing.
here.
It's a thing. It's a real thing. And my
Oh, shit.
goodness. Me and
I
Neko
can't-
looked this up whenever we did it. It was weird.
I can't actually look it up. The game. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. I'm gonna do it on my phone. The game's preventing me from typing.
Romanian Wilkinson.
Lamb's gotta study this sex position before he makes his educated decision.
So first off, here is what Romanian is.
Oh, hold on. Oh. Is this wait, Romanian? So does this have to do with the vampire? Is this an undead
No.
sex act?
No.
I actually can't find anything about
So, Romanian, let's do that part first, is when having sex on a bus. Bus stop, the receiving partner takes a shit, and the partner is giving in the giving partner's mouth. That's what a Romanian part is. Now let's go to Wilkinson.
Can we skip this, please? Can we just move on? I will throw a smoke bomb. Jack, what the fuck?
And a Wilkinson is the act of inserting one's penis into someone's nostril.
What?
That's what
Okay. TMI. TMI. This girl is freaky, and I do not have any fond feelings for this very freaky ghost. But hey, okay, right. What was your final decision, Lamb? Will you fornicate with this ghost in that very special way? Will you?
Actually, I found out there's a way to actually get that.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
No, I will escape. Throw the smoke bomb.
Throw the smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. You throw the smoke bomb, you save for these situations. You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh. Wow. Lamb sauce. I don't know if it's just me or all this smoke I'm inhaling. You suddenly seem more attractive. You know what?
It doesn't mean.
Fuck the reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Let's go to Funky Town together right now.
Wait, no, I want to go.
And just like that, Polly grabs your replica and flees to have what seems like great sex. As she leaves, you're sure to see a sneaky little macaroni smile in the replica. Meanwhile, in Lamb's corner, damn you, my virginity! No, not again. Bested by your replica made of macaroni. You should stop using it. It always ends up having all the fun, and you must remain as the virgin monster. That's what this whole game, this is like American Pie meets Monsters, right? That's what this is all about.
Yes.
We're all virgin monsters trying to lose our virgin. You know, your macaroni replica gains lots of stats and fun and unforgettable experiences, but you lose 2 fun and 1 smart. You could have got it on, Lamb. You could have done the Romanian Wilkinson. You could have done it. Girls, freaky. I am very, very proud right now that I gave her the voice that I've given her. It seems to me
whenever
most
you did
fitting.
that voice, knowing both of her endings, you did well.
I had no clue. I just made it up on the spot. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. All right, what are we doing? Oh, this is my turn. Okay,
What am I doing, me?
What am I doing, me? Okay, me says I'm going to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized in the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. Didn't we do this before? 2 charm. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hollowed halls of education. Lol, joking you can imagine. Red! They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes. Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're fairies. I know they're fairy, Vera. I'm the one who told you that. Wait, that's the wrong voice. Shit. No,
You haven't
Scott.
actually given her a voice yet.
Yeah,
Just
no.
saying.
No, Scott. They're fairies. It's a kink. Yes, Vera. There are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. I am changing accents. Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy. As Daddy always says, only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh, Miranda. I'm not really sure. That's the wrong voice. I'm screwing it all up now. Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup, spoons, razor, teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual. I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of thing I want to be. Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now. It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Red? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. Normal rulers make the subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Oh God! Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. I don't know. At least my charm's high. I'll go with that. Not so creative. Uh-oh. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever. And get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. Interesting. Interesting. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again. Oh, just passionate art activity. Because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. And admire your work. Whoa, this is genius. Not really. It's quite simple and it reminds you of something, but you're not so sure of what. I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy. There you are, Red. Your plan went terribly. Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland. Oh, that's what the flag rang a bell for you. We pissed off Switzerland so much that they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our kingdom. And you know we fucked up big time because they didn't even do that daring World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them. Scott leaves sad and stressed with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Damn it, Scott! Alright, DT Kid, what do you want to do? I need more moo juice. I'm gonna go milk the cow, and I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know.
Let's see. What do you got in terms of stats? You got a lot of charm. Still avoiding the gym, but someone's already taken that. So let's see. What's your next best stat? Possibly going to the class would be good for you.
I was probably gonna say class.
Or what is creativity on that? The creativity is based on the absorbing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need a fun boost, so
The outdoors.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to class.
Class? You're gonna get all smart and sophisticated? That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and watching and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain plus 2 smarts. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, baby, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately. Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney, but I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, I got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. What are your ideas, DT Kid?
Stay away from Polly.
Polly's great. I mean, she couldn't possibly have STDs as a ghost, right?
I don't know. Somehow she's able to take some.
Ghost TDs.
Ghost TDs. Yep, that's it. That would be it. Ghost TDs. Yeah, Ghost Girl is definitely cray cray.
No, I will
Let's
say
see.
that she's actually moderate.
Well, according to
compared
Jordan,
the
she's cray
mermaid
cray.
lady.
Oh, mermaid
no.
lady. Yeah, she's.
You don't know. No.
Yeah,
You
She
you
seems
don't
like
know
the
what
you-
kind that would have the
You
worst.
don't know her yet.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
I don't know which. I don't know which one to pick.
You never know which
Um,
one to pick. It's all about choice and consequence.
Wow, I know the answer.
I'm gonna tell you, like, look at the contents of the sentence, and then
No,
think
no,
about how-
no, no, no.
I'm not gonna
no,
say
no, no.
which one he should pick because both of them could be potentially right. What you want to do is look at him in his stats kind of picture, and then pick from that.
See, this game gets a
Okay,
lot
so-
easier when you already know what each response is like with catering to the stat. You
Okay,
don't really.
So,
You can only kind of guess what each has a stat attached to.
Yeah.
okay, so if I pick the tax evader, that would creativity, which the creativity is not really there. If I go for the actual humans, that'd be bold, which my bold is still kind of shit.
So you might be screwed in both fronts, but
Oh.
go for your higher stat that you think might win.
I mean,
Yeah.
reconsider the first one. Read it again.
Spike the punch with Mandrake. It turns monsters into actual human.
That might
There are
be bravery,
two-
boldness.
Nah.
I don't know.
Mostly
not.
with, as a little hint, mostly with Polly, it's about, I think, what is it, boldness and fun?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
I know
bullshit.
for sure fun, but I don't.
So you know what? Let's do it. Let's turn the people into actual human.
That one is probably fun because it's a
Smart.
prank.
Has to do with smarts. Later that night at the party. Ha ha! This is so nuts. Look at all these humans in human costumes. Georgina, the party owl bear, totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. Ha 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 ha! Look at that loincloth. Oh my god, it's hilarious. And Larry the Lich looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln. Oh, no wait, it looks like Jack from Bit of Age with a hat. Yeah, no, I see it now. He's got a chin strap,
You
but he has
wish
the
you
Abe
were a
Lincoln
witch.
beard. He's got I love that YouTube. That YouTuber's great. Oh, well, anyways. Oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories. A childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster, and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance. Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who's screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked! In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL. Lol.
Oh god.
In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. You gain +2 creativity and 1 fun. Nice to know Polly is into Bit of Age. That's great. That's glorious.
This is a whole lot.
All right, where you going, Paul?
Gimpo, who's this father?
Where you going, Gimple?
Fuck you.
Can't make a decision, Mr. Zombie.
Give it.
Your humble narrator awaits.
Just gonna slowly put this knife in the side of Jack while I go to the outdoors. Did you go to the outdoors?
Oh, that's
Where
what
you-
you. I didn't realize that was the answer. I was like, what? Oh look, this is how far dabs. It's like
Ah.
this.
Why do you just have like a bunch of props at your disposal, don't you?
Yes, yes I do. We've got a giant Lego block. We've got
Okay. So everyone,
this
this
lovely
is no
thing.
longer Bit of Age. This is Bit of Carrot Top.
This is yeah, just circle. I got this. I got. Oh, here we go. A lovely hippo. I mean, I love how colorful these things are. This is great. Oh, we got Uno. And you know what else we got? A metal Wally. Metal
From
Wally.
someone who's actually been to a live performance of Carrot Top, I will say that Jack has about the same props.
Yep.
Go ahead and continue.
All right. Anyway, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy while you dab like Houdini. I don't know how that works.
How am I dabbing?
I don't know. It's kind of like a weird. I don't know what you're
I'm
doing.
not dabbing. I'm clearly like dancing.
Dancing?
My arm broke mid-movement, though.
Oh, that's what happened. That makes
Reverse
sense.
that.
This is normal,
that.
though.
You're
This is
talking to Juan the magical cat Latino cat. Whoops. When he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown, you accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Holy
Really?
shit.
Do you
This
think
is
that's
about
how
normal.
this works? Well, it is,
Yeah.
and you gain 2 fun from poor Bob.
Now remember, I am A, a zombie, and B, I'm German. I shank a lot of things.
Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking. All right, what was this guy's voice? It was like super high
Wolfpack
bass.
was super hyper.
Scott, we have the greatest power to drink for today. Check this out, bro.
Oh, I love power drinks.
But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Cocaine, yeah, cocaine.
Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. Yeah.
God damn it, with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. Oh, God.
Oh, Scott, no. Scott,
Whoa!
Yes.
And he's gone full wolf mode, and now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what?
I need an elephant tranquilizer dart is what I need.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's a werewolf and he's an alpha werewolf at that.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to use my zombie brain, and I'm using my vast knowledge of aromatherapy. Give him some lever-dosed cocaine. I think that's just gonna make my problem, but to neutralize the regular scented cocaine. Give it a rest of a bit.
But there was a flashy fidget spinner. Okay, we'll go with that.
More cocaine, more problems.
Lucky you always carry some lavender-scented cocaine with you for these very specific situations. No one can say you're unprepared. Since
How is
Wolf
that
Scott
creativity?
seems to be everything but responsive, you just throw a cloud of the coke at his head and hope for the best. He quickly becomes quite sleepy, and he finally ends up snoring in your lap. Being so relaxing and herbal, lavender-scented cocaine would be quite a recommendable product if it wasn't, cocaine. Anyway, you get to pet Sleepy Wolf Scott, which is great. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun, and you end up doing it doggy style.
No.
Yes.
That's
Something
not in
happened
there.
to Lamb
Stick to the
again.
script.
Lamb, where were you lucky?
I actually have a lot
Again?
of stats. Look at
Yep.
that. Look at
Lamb
those
twice.
stats.
You're
Man, I got some
contemplating which of your classmates is the worst at extended metaphors when the answer to your question comes wandering up. Hey, Lamb Sauce, you're really great at understanding how sports work, right? You
No.
sure aren't. Well, I happen to be putting together a sports team. to do sports stuff as a team, and I'm trying to figure out who should be on it. Let's call this team Team Vitivage. And Team Vitivage wants an extra player to make the team stronger.
It doesn't say that. Stick to the script.
and to snuggle and eat biscuits with and to go to prom with. To win at sports, the sport of life. They should be good at, you know, all the things that matter in sports. Running, catching, obeying the referee, listening, communication, teamwork,
Doesn't
love,
pay the
affection, kindness.
Yeah.
So what do you
He's
think?
gonna ask me if he should.
Obeying the
Gimple
referee, not
or red?
paying.
For the sports team, which is what I've been talking about this whole time. Obviously.
Come on.
Red.
Red.
You're picking red?
Why red? Red's the one who's fucked you up.
You're pretty clearly talking about who you want to bang, right? Red, go with red. Oh, I'm so honored. I get to bang Scott. Woo!
don't.
Doggy style, just for
Why?
me. We're picking red, right? That's what we're doing?
No. Come on.
No.
He's the one who's fucked you over.
Gimple. Go for Gimple.
Gimple? But you said red. Now you changed your mind? Why, man? I wanted to get it on with the dog man thingamabob. I don't know what the hell he is, but he's just gonna go all ape shit.
Wait a second. I'll draw a coin.
You draw a coin.
I
Okay.
call heads.
It's between me and the gangrene zombie that, you know, probably can't even get it up. I mean, he's undead. What do you think is gonna go up on that thing?
Okay. Heads?
Yeah, that's what I picked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I always go
It's
for tails.
fine.
I won?
Red.
Won? It's me?
You never want to do a flipping the coin with me because I know how to cheat that game. And no, it's not by just saying something else. I literally know how to count the flips in the air and make it land on whatever I want.
Okay, red.
Red. Yay!
He's still not going to be able to actually date him. He's already fucked up 3 turns.
Ah,
I've only.
I didn't
fucked up
say
2.
that. I said I want someone on my sports team. The sports team are being in love with me, but still. But thank you for your suggestion. It will be taken into consideration while assembling the team for prom. And, you know, the rest of our lives. I will definitely be sending you, save the date to the playoffs of the sports team, which is what I'm asking you about. Wink. Wow. Wow, he's adorable or what? You're welcome, Red. Boy, did we help snag you a cutie. And as for lamb sauce, you gain +2 charm. I win! I get
Knowing
doggy
the
style.
end- Knowing the end of how Jack's current event is going out,
It's not
I
going to
know
go in
what's
my
going to
favor.
happen.
Yo, great. That's great. That's fantastic. Player orders decided. Oh no. All right, randomizing. What's gonna happen? Oh, I'm last now. Kids first.
Again. Oh my gosh.
We're getting close to the end, guys. It's almost a full story.
I haven't even gotten 2nd place in pre.
What you gonna do, DT kid?
I don't know.
It's not like these endings go towards me, so that's the annoying part.
I'm thinking I'm going to go to class.
Class?
Yes.
Gonna go to class? That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness and turns out to be Jack Vitivage. But who cares?
No.
He's not trying to romance your classmates because he's not that kind of guy. No, I'm kidding. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray!
Yay!
On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off
No.
and throws it at you to get your attention. Yo! 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 That human party convinced me I want to be a scientist. But not just any kind. A party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Well, it's a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret
to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, you know, just have really dope parties all the time. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over their edge? What do you say, DT kid? What do you think?
Let's see.
My memory card is full. I must reprogram it to have no more space. While DT Kid decides the fate of his life.
Your camera was getting really blue, by the way.
Yeah, the blueness happens whenever the recording stops. So I have to format the card in order to get rid of it because I'm lazy.
Oh,
Look at my blue tint. There we go. My live stream woes. One day I will never have this setup, but this is my indie setup.
My cheap setup to have a high quality recording.
Let's see. I think chemistry would probably be too much of a. You know what? The fun answer. Electric slide, but with actual electricity.
Okay. Ding. Later that night.
1, 2, 3. Electrocute. Why isn't anybody dancing? They're all just standing there with bug eyes and gritted teeth. Lame. Oh, I know. Maybe the problem is that we didn't use enough electricity. Let's amp this party up. Nope, that just burned everybody to a crisp. Huh. Well, this party's dead. I'm out of here.
Polly literally ghosts on you, leaving you to pay the necromancer fees to resurrect all these poor partygoers. You lose 2 money and 1 fun. You're now in debt.
Hooray.
Yay. All right. Where do you want to go, Lamb?
I want to go to the auditorium.
The auditorium? What's going on in chat? James Clay. I did. He gave me half of it and used the rest for himself. What? Who? Huh? Whoa, knight. You're a knight in dark armor. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn. Roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals to 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gained 2
Nice.
creativity. Suddenly, you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her.
I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on Tinder. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? Like, seriously, I like my dick pics. Where are my dick pics? People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. When really all I want to do is see their junk. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the Tinder profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me?
Oh God.
Yeah, the real answer here is dick pic.
Yeah. Go for the second one.
Are you drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. Ah.
Hell yeah!
Thing.
Drugs! That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs.
You wake up indiscriminate amount of time later, feeling like shit, but happy about it. So, like unicorn shit, where it's rainbows or something. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you?
Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do this all again sometime. And I mean all of it. Even that zoo animal style stuff. That was kinky.
What?
You left a couple things in my place. I put them outside your locker. But, I'd love to see you again sometime, because that was fun. That's not what I'm actually saying. That's what Jack's forcing me to say. But hey, I'm sure you dig it anyways.
With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and what article of clothing you left behind. Very, very good question. It was probably your wristband. Yep.
Yeah, wristband.
But when you open the box marked lamb sauce, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving Bresky pigeon. Neither of these things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently, when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you. So, yeah! You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs, and the last surviving... Whoops, what was the last surviving Bresky pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Irrelevant. You gained Polly's admiration and +2 charm and 1 fun.
Hell yeah.
The Polly voice is making a whole bunch of snot go up my nose. I'm not kidding. The more I do it, the more I get snot like throwing towards my nose. I feel like my nose is getting plugged. All right, where are we going? Gimple.
Gimble.
Gimple. Where you want to go, Gimple?
Go to the gym.
Jim. Gimple want to train zombie parts. That
Jim
day,
want to be more charismatic.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a little bit less fabulous. It's almost
I took a part of her limb. We were both zombies, so we could trade. This is the thing we do every now
stole
and
a
then.
chunk of her heart. Or some
Yeah.
brain for charm, the charming part of her brain. It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him. I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that new cocaine-powered drink contained cocaine? The rules are rules, and apparently doing a brunch of cocaine is against those rules. But what am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team. You'd love to help. The only question is, how?
5 seconds, maybe start to figure this out. Okay. So,
Jack, what the fuck?
What do you think I'm doing? This is the most sensible thing I've done all night.
sure.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit here and look salty into the microphone? Camera? Sorry. What?
Yes.
Yes.
Be a
No matter
salty
what
boy.
I pick, it's more than likely going to succeed since I got all my skills above 10 now.
God damn it, Jack.
I gotta do something. I literally got my thumbs doing nothing.
I'm going to go with, the bottom one.
Somebody's
Oh,
firing
yeah.
fireworks. The bottom one, all we gotta do is convince Coast that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. You're going with that route. Okay.
Yeah, I made,
Okay.
both are bad.
All right. Hey, yeah. Coach can't possibly be against cocaine once he knows how great it is. I mean, how can something that makes me feel like such a good boy be bad? I felt like I could catch every ball and every frisbee. I felt like I could chase every car. I licked my own balls for hours. How could any of that be wrong? But if you really want to show them, you're going to have to get some more cocaine. You know how to do that? You're so sure that it won't be a problem, in fact. You remember seeing someone selling it somewhere. You gain +2 creativity and 1 charm.
Oh, you need the cocaine.
Yeah, look at all that.
And you got no money.
Yeah, that's the only problem is getting cocaine now. Which is way too much money. I should have thought about that, but...
Whoopsie.
I'm going to...
It's fine. I'll spend the next few turns just in the library, then.
I'm going to the library. That day you
can
spent
get
some
money.
time on the library's PC.
You can get
buying
money
some
from the library.
bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to what? $2 million? Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Well, we're millionaires in human currency. I'd like to have 1 monster coin, please. That would be great, please and thank you.
One
Please,
cocaine,
sir.
please.
1 monster coin for the poor. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott? This is delicious new flavor Fangles potato chips. Maximum ultimate double BBQ massacre. Really? Because it looks like a raw, severed goat head inside a cardboard tube. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty, though. Tasty. Tasty. Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you? I don't know. Is that a kind of a jerky? No, Scott. Frick, they both sound the same. No, Scott. You realize that in order to harvest those goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year. But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing. It's a horrendously wasteful practice. Oh no! All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them. That, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one... Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Write an extremely mean blog post. We're going with the first one. Ah, yes. Necromancy. That ultimate tool in the protester's arsenal. Oh, can I ride a goat? Can I? Huh? Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several. What's a several? Is it a really big goat? No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. We've got an invasion to orchestrate. As long as you're reanimating things, you reanimate some severed goat heads too. They'll eat anything, which totally helps you clean your room. You gain +2 creativity and 1 smart. No more challenge. I'm going random sandom. Also, there's 5 job openings at James Corporation. I don't know what the chat's talking about.
God damn it.
What's happening in the chat, Lamb?
No idea.
Oh, I got to go first? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm last.
Whee! Oh, what? Who's the? Oh, it's that weird werewolf guy.
Jack, I swear to God.
What's the matter? I'll totally go over here. Yep, totally. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. All right. Business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. I actually realized the voice I could have done for her. I could have done like heavy S's where it's just, business idea kind of thing. Whoop. There we go. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze.
Neko died.
And sell it for an insane profit. What? Neko what?
No, not Neko. Kid.
Oh. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms are gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Hey! Meth, that's what for... no, I'm going with the tapeworms. What a delicious idea. But what about for, like, ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight, too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally.
No, this is movies.
Movies. Hey! Where are you going? Where are you going to get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill the tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious. Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away. Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight. All right, Gimple, where are you going?
Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna go to Scott's table in the center there.
What? You're going where?
Center table.
Center table. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, I'm gonna do everything when I got nothing to do, so I'm gonna make faces. Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned into A minor, as it's proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's
Nice
for
one.
milk. Yes, the voice is getting worse. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle forking knives. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. What do you want? Salad harp or hands?
Let's see.
What about salad fingers?
Hands.
Hands? My favorite silverware. Gods, how crude. I know, right? My only more favorite of silverwares are face and mouth. Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so. Look. Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out two silver hands, a silver face and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
I
All
got
right,
to rub some
DT
cream
kid.
on him one way or another.
Where you going, DT kid?
The ticket is
Yeah, I'll play for.
Wait, he's gone? Did he leave?
Yeah, he left.
Ah.
He has -2 money. Ooh. I just noticed that.
No.
Jeez.
Wait. Hold on.
Now, I've never really done his before, but the wolf pack there, I think they're kind of like every other ability score increasing one.
Let's
You just
do
kinda
let's do chat. Hey chat. Oh wait, is there anybody who could take up his role? Moo Beast, you're taking this role now.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in the.
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized. Okay, movies, you're taking
Yeah.
over. You're now DT kid.
Yeah. I'll go to the bottom left.
The bottom left. Okay. Bottom left. You're gonna go with him. You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. All right, I gotta remember this. Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table? Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, or that table has already been taken. It means that you're now one of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! Don't get us wrong, the second lunch is over, we 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, bruh. But for now, you might as well be enjoying your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes we like to stick with just classic blankety hating all other monsters, but other days we like to be aggressively inclusive. And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day. Yeah, bro! So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which you get to be part of the team? Even though I know I should have said that in T-E-A-M-E, but I'm not doing that. Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like howling at the moon, practicing Ikebana, or the ancient Japanese art of floral arrangements, just super wolfy. What do you want to do, Moo?
Moo at the moon.
God damn it. No.
Oh, thanks, Edwards. I appreciate that.
In terms of how it would work, if you howl at the moon, that'll more than likely increase the boldness, and if you do the other one, it'll more than likely increase the creativity.
Let's see. Yeah, I might go with the first one.
The first one? That's your final answer?
I just gave up on Jack.
What?
I think
I
the
wouldn't do
guy's
nothing.
actually, like, I think Kid's actually in the chat. Like,
Is he?
He said,
Are
what
you in?
Yeah, what happened? My router decided to restart for no reason.
No, that's Darter. It's not
Oh,
Darter.
that's Darter?
That's Darter?
Okay. Stop
That's
cheating.
not Darter.
GT just disappeared. I'll probably pester him later. Be like, what happened? Howling at the moon.
Yeah.
We love howling at the moon, but flirting with the moon is even better. Let's go outside and flirt with the moon right now. You head outside where the moon is visible in broad daylight because why the fuck not? You kick things off, telling the moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just wanted to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tides so gracefully. Then the wolf pack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set. Hey, moon! Is there a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants! Lol.
It's a terrible one.
Never mind then.
God.
The moon rejects you.
Hey, Moon! Are you still an astronaut? Because your ass is out of this world, and I can see myself in that too. Actually, you are
Oh my
so. Wait, you are. Actually, so are you, an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit. Oh, goddamn! But I'm saying it anyway. Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter, and it reads, "Dear DT Kid, thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using a crude opening line before we've even gotten to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again, the moon. P.S. Let's boink." Ha!
It doesn't
I
say that. So basically, the wolf pack got owned by the book.
Yeah,
Nice.
totally. Ah! I guess maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them as people, even when sometimes they're the
everyone
moon
look
and
at
not
his
people.
face.
Yeah! Being respectful to women is the best. Let's get some. Yeah! By being considerate and respectful. Woo! Yeah, you know.
Oh my god.
I could say fuck, but I won't say that.
Yep.
It was
And
just
with
another
that,
convenient for
they're
Cat.
off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation. A letter from the moon? Classic. Can't believe they fell for it. The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey. Ah, well, that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter, but you still gain 4 charm for not being disgusting. Alright, Lamb, you're up. You got 2 choices. Shop
Oh,
or the vampire and the daredevil thing.
oh, I have no money, so
You're poor. You're so poor.
vampire.
Yeah.
You go there? Top right?
Yep.
Okay. When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food, but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats and on regular paper? For the vast time, Damien, substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy. What if we wrote the death threats on really fancy paper? Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of real politics has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. I have no idea what he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. You see, our interests are aligned. I desire a menu less pedestrian. Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. I don't know what accent I'm giving him, but I'm giving it to him. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what we want it to change it to. Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic? What do you want? What is your choice, lad?
Okay, so I can go with the hipster or the douche. Knives.
Now, what? We got a bowl of knives? Okay, there's some knives. Here it is.
Knives.
Now that's interesting. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing
That's
for him.
sharp wit you got.
Knives, that seems a bit didactic. Didactic? Da-da-da-da-da. We'll see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what didactic means, do you? Nope, but I do know how funny it'll be to watch a bunch of nerds try and finish a knife bowl. Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding daily knife eating contests. There are no winners, except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this. Oh no, not another challenge. Random!
No.
Oh, Lamb gets to go first, and Gimbal is not last this time.
No.
We're almost over. It was almost done. We're so close. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going, Lamb?
I think
Why do
this
you-
is the last one.
Where are
Yeah,
you
this is
going?
the last
What
one.
are you selling?
Mm.
What are you buying?
I'll go to the outdoors.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Yuan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you are rudely interrupted. See, even Lamb Sauce, a sensible monster with a good head on her shoulders, and at least some smarts, is reading Monster magazine. Yeah, and that's bad. And that's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we're social justice warriors. You see, Lamb Sauce, ever since our major success with the Fangles goat head debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice. By punching magazines! Oh, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musikbard, the Werewolf Prince bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th Royal Werewolf, who bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with our leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as the sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to... I just suddenly got all American. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. Psh, that's easy. All you need to do is solve everyone's body image issues forever is... What's your choice? So we just pick it up from the hospital.
Hey there, Nico.
Pika! Hi again, bye again. Oh, he just drops in and just leaves.
Neko is here.
Nico!
Meow.
Woof.
Oh my god.
You have been blessed by the presence of Neko.
Yeah.
Now
We
make
found-
our own
we-
version.
What? Huh? What? In the who? In the how? In the how now? What?
The first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. What a brilliant idea! 3-winged chupacabras are definitely an undeserved population. Yes, let's make a magazine! You let your creative juices flow and craft your own version of Monster Magazine. Unfortunately, your creative juices just aren't that juicy. And so your version of Monster Magazine is basically a bunch of doodles and pictures from other magazines glued into some papers and poorly stapled. Something isn't working. Maybe it's the fact that your creation is deeply abhorrent. Nah, it's just that it's missing the cherry on top. A very amateurish fanfic where you meet your favorite band and they hire you as their assistant and all of you snuggle a lot, and there's some centrification too. Now that's perfect. Bro, I'm not sure about this. This thing looks not great. I think he means that it is your magazine is an act of terrorism against good taste. I think we should dismiss this SJW reunion so we can all go bleach our eyes and hopefully unsee this abomination. Bah! Everyone's
Man,
admitting.
once it need bleach.
You publish your magazine, and by publishing it, you mean printing some copies yourself and trying to sell it. Someone gives you some change, thinking you're a delusional homeless person. In the end, it seems Liam isn't the only one who thinks your magazine is an act of terrorism against good taste. The police think the same, and they put you in jail. You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. You got thrown in jail over that. All right. Where you going, you zombie bastard? Gimbal needs to choose. Gimbal needs to move. Gimbal needs to decide.
Can I see your stats real quick? I want to see.
There you go.
Let's see.
It's the night before, and you know how this is gonna potentially end. And I don't. Well, it's nice to meet you, David. You might want to go pick up James now. Hi, I'm David. I'm Sam's replacement of Michael. That was replacing James. James is turning into a massive combination of several people.
We'll go to the bathroom.
A bathroom. Yeah, after.
And plus, I love my character because he's what I would do if I were to ever go to the bathroom.
Let me guess. So after 3 weeks, you decide now is the time to finally go to the bathroom.
No. Like, this was what I would normally do. Like, I'd actually fix stuff. You'll
The
see.
day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. Afterwards,
And what's funny is I'm a Boy Scout, so this is why I picked this guy. This is why I like him. Me and him are more
Afterwards-
alike than you think.
Scott catches up to you, panting excitedly. Bro, hey, I was just looking for you. I can't stop thinking about you. This is sounding good. So I thought, maybe tonight, if you weren't doing anything, yes, we could maybe go somewhere private and, you know, use our bodies to, yes, work out. Oh, okay. You're maybe a little disappointed, but you can still salvage this. You suggest the most romantic workout you know.
Oh boy. Where's that Romanian thing at?
Oh my god.
My webcam's gonna crap out in a minute. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Oh man. What you
I'm gonna
gonna
go
choose
naked
for?
basketball.
You gonna do naked basketball? Oh, okay. Naked
Let's see if I have the boldness for
basketball.
this.
You just put two of my favorite words together into one word. Let's do it. Let's play basketball the way the founding fathers intended.
That was right.
You're not sure the founding fathers had any opinion on being naked during basketball, but now's not the time for historical objections. You play a very, very intimate game of one-on-one. The other students are too impressed by your beautiful bodies to object. A talent scout from the Naked Basketball Association happens to be there. After you put your clothes on again, he signs you and Scott on for the upcoming season. My grandma's gonna be so proud of me. It looks like the ball's in your court now. Or perhaps the balls are in your court. You gain +2 and +1 money. All I can say is that's some way to dribble some balls. I'm gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and +2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn! Are the only ones alive? We are the only ones alive. Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want any of that on my academic resume. No, not losing. Losing is like not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I feel worried or relieved. Worried! Scott! Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match. I'll do this one. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school, and the new rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango so we can win this thing. You dance all the right moves that officially end the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of the team llama.
I want to watch this type of
Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rule book, you won. Holy cow, kids, I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Don't worry, coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera, and if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. There goes my webcam. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before. But boy, was that fun. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. All right, I'm gonna just give my webcam a nice little boot here. Just give me one
How did you end up looking into the webcam as soon as it?
I love the stare it has.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm here playing this game.
Yeah.
These idiots.
I'm just stuck. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. Okay, what do you want to do, Moo? What's your choice
Okay,
while I get this going?
This is the last move in the game.
Yeah, last move.
Last move. Oh. We go to class.
You're going to class.
Oh wait, no. I'll go to library.
The library. Okay, we'll go to the library. That day, you spend some time on the library PCs. Managing your start kicker. Okay. Start kicker? What the hell is that? You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain, a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only $2. Congratulations. Just give me one sec. Wi-Fi, boot up, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi function, new connection, remote view, there we go. Get the Wi-Fi going. Come on, webcam, go back in there. It's not a webcam, it's actually a fucking DSLR. Alright. Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual. And 1 second, sorry guys. Downside to being with a live streamer. Go webcam, connect Wi-Fi, connect. Alright, Monster, under remote control. And
Monster under remote control.
yeah, it's
Still frozen.
I know. It'll be booting up in a minute.
Oh, now it's invisible.
Yeah, it'll be there. Don't worry. There's Carmen. There's Carmen. There's Carmen.
I'm worrying.
Yeah, just in the meantime. Oh, hey, DT kid. I'm just hovering a little now today. I'm on crack and all kinds of things. Oh, alright, there we go. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back and in blue and all this stuff. Whoop. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure about this love thing works, or how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I even felt floatier than usual. Everything was so bright, beautiful. I was ecstatic. And then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences. What do you decide?
She will fall for me.
You scientifically what? Stare deeply into the eyes for 14 hours. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Oh, that sounds great.
I mean, the first one kind of makes sense.
Because
Oh, I have a pen.
I have various objects of distraction.
I'll go with the first one.
The first one. Oh my god, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid. Love, and love. With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later. Hey, DD kid, guess what? Your plan sucked. I met this super cute humanoid on Tinder, and I spent the whole evening just hanging out in dark alleys, waiting to get stabbed. But nobody stabbed us the entire night.
all that happened is we saw some homeless guy pee on a stray cat and a sketchy drug deal went down. And I couldn't even get in on the drug deal because I was busy trying to get knifed all up in here. Like, for real, what's a ghost guy do to get stabbed these days? So finally, I got bored of waiting and just stabbed him myself. It did not help us fall in love. Because then he was just like, ah, why did you stab me? I'm bleeding out. I'm dying. I hate you. And I was like, whoa, dude, chill. I'm trying to be romantic here. If there's one thing I learned from this evening, is that mortals do not like bleeding out. And you know nothing about love.
Aw, but that's two things. Also, it's the opposite of how you want Polly to feel about you. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Well,
I love how that story rolls out. That's great.
Oh.
Who will you ask to prom? Oh. What are you gonna choose, Lamb? Who are you gonna ask to prom?
No. My,
I choose none of them, because I'm a dainty girl and I'm all into my own thing.
If only you
it's
picked
all
the
in
corpse.
myself.
Who are you gonna ask?
Polly.
Polly.
The
Okay.
ghost lady.
The ghost lady. Ask Polly to the prom. Final answer, yes?
Yes.
Okay, ghost girl and Frankenstein girl. Okay, alright. Who are you gonna ask,
Yeah.
Lamb?
You both are blue.
I'm blue. Abba-dee-ba-da-doo.
Scott, of course.
Scott,
No.
you zombie wants to get it on with the wolf.
Yes, like my first time going through this, I actually did really well. I actually immediately got with Mermaid Bill. Because remember, I'm mostly German. We get along very well.
Damn it.
Alright, who
Those
do
are
I
the
want to
German
ask
parts.
for?
I was naturally drawn to her. I learned later that no, that's why.
I'm gonna go solo. Wait, I don't know. Well, what's the point? Why do I have to ask out these people?
Because they're
Because
cool.
it's almost like it's some kind of dating game.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't need to lose my virginity. I could just satisfy myself. That works for me.
Choose one by luck.
You should have gotten the corpse then.
Yeah.
You had the money for it too. Instead of
Hey, guys in
constantly
chat.
your
People have been
leg.
watching this for a while now. Who should I go for? Who should I date? Because the only 2 people I have a relationship with is Polly and Scott. Everyone else is kind of like not really existent. Except for maybe I
only
might have a
ones-
relationship with a snake lady. I don't know.
Actually,
No,
you have
you
a
don't.
chance with the snake.
No, he doesn't.
He has money and smarts.
I
Yeah.
know, but you needed to get that likeness up with her specifically.
I
she's
already
hard
did.
to date.
She liked me.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
has
already
money.
did.
How many?
Like
At least
3 or 2.
once. Once
No.
or twice.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe. Yeah, go ahead, give it a try. Give it a
Gimple
try.
should do. Jordan's like, Gimple should do Snake Girl. Satisfy.
Do it.
Edward says I should satisfy myself. Lamb wants me to go with
Do
the
it.
pedo vampire. You backstab. You trying to divert me in chat. I see what you're doing. Pedo vampire. Devil kid. Use your gut. Fire
Pick
girl.
the
You want me?
snake lady on it.
Why did you drag me
Who's
into
drawing this out?
all the way here? I was relaxing on my private island. Now I'm here. Well, sorry, James. You gotta make a choice for me. Thrawn says I should step on the snake mommy.
No, she should
That's-
stab you.
That's 2 votes for the snake mommy, I think.
She's a
isn't it?
gangster and one
Ron
of
is
them.
awake again.
I think I might listen to Thrawn. Dang, guys, it's getting so real. No.
Pick the snack lady.
But then that means Far has the Wolfman all to himself, and I'm a woman,
Okay,
and I
Go for the wolf.
go for the wolf.
Go for the wolf.
Give it your venom. Okay, fine. Well, I'll go with Vera.
Thank you.
Just so that you can have whatever. Okay, Moo. What shall be your choice?
She does.
What would you like?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Who shall I ask?
Whee! It's too bad there's not an
So
option to
I'll go-
pick all of them.
Go alone. You have your shadow body on your shoulder.
I think he had mostly
I'll
been
pick
going after
the-
Polly.
You're
So
what?
the
I mean-
potential of one winning over the other is kind of likely.
Okay, let's go with Polly. See what.
And
Polly?
most of his times had been spent with Polly.
Okay, going
It'd
with
be
Polly.
funny if one wins over the other.
I have
I
more
get-
boldness and fun.
Twice.
All right, Polly it is.
Bam.
All right, here we go. Let's see how this rolls. You finally
You
pluck up
jerk.
your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Wow! Come on.
Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see one. And boo! You're a big one. It's okay. You
But I
moved
bet
on
you the
from this
Romanian
horrible
thing.
and shameful failure. You became a functional person and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day.
No.
And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never
Wow.
forget,
I
Monster
didn't feel
Prom
any
is the
return.
most important thing.
Aw. 2 hours
Oh
for
man.
Uh-oh. You finally
This
pluck up your
hurts.
courage and ask your beloved,
I
You're
think we
You're
have
asking me to go out to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career. My career in not getting losers like you.
We all
Bye,
suck.
loser.
Yep.
I knew that was gonna
Except-
fail. Oh,
I
she's
know.
doing the laugh. You know what laugh she's doing? I can tell you what laugh she's doing. She's doing the.
I know. I know that. I know that.
Oh, yeah,
laugh very
yeah.
well.
I can hear that image.
That's the MAGA laugh. Your failure
I have
made you
tried to
so
date her
despised
so
by
many times.
society that you were exiled to the wilds where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date from the wolf prom. For wolf
Pack
prom.
of wolves, huh?
See, I should have gone for the wolf boy because that's where I got most of my relationship with. I knew that.
Yeah, but
But I let
It's
Var
very
have it.
hard to get a
You
date.
finally plucked up your
Okay.
courage
No,
and asked your
you
beloved
wouldn't
to go
have
to the
gotten it
Monster
either
Prom.
yeah,
with you.
no.
Not a chance in the world. You're boredom on a stick. You bored me to death. And then what would I be? A
Ow.
meta ghost? Pass. See ya.
This is painful.
What a loser.
Yikes.
After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy
join
way of
too?
saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
Can I join you?
Yep.
Oh, listen to that heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. You finally pluck up the courage.
No
Oh.
fair.
I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you
That
plus
was
me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book
Damn
to
it.
be sure. That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date. Prom night was rad! Well, there was that part when the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabid wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it
I
was
actually
a
got
wonderful
it.
night to remember.
Yay.
Is that it?
Congratulations.
New events, new outcomes, secret endings. Most likely to make a Pluto. Lamb, you're most likely to make Pluto a planet again. Good job. Good job.
Yeah,
Polly, please
I like Pluto.
corporeal student.
for real.
Is that it? Is that everything? We spent that long?
Just to get rejected? Yes.
Just to get
Those
rejected.
3
Wow.
weeks were maybe the
No.
most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept
Now,
on
I want
living
you to
our
look
lives.
closely. All these characters are dateable here.
Hey, who's the chick? The chick with the tentacles. That's who I want to know.
She's hidden. She's hard to
She's
find.
Yeah,
Huh.
I have yet to find her.
me too.
And then what the hell is the guy above the coach? Like, who the hell is he?
He's
He looks
Blubber.
Okay,
flubber.
Blubber.
He's blobby to me.
Interesting.
Blubber.
After Monster
Lovely.
Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love,
I also
battling
call
for
him Flubber.
friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. In the end, the wolf pack understood that Scott could keep being a werewolf and still befriend other monsters. Just kidding, they remain douchebags till the end. But who cares? Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shapeless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Bam, boom, boom, bam, boom. Yeah! I like this. I like the, oh, that's cool. Zombie guy with the girl.
Yeah. Then it has artist representations. I love the Mumra reference there on the left.
Yeah, I like these drawings. They're actually really cool.
Yeah, these are artist representations of themselves.
That's really cool. Bam, bam, bam.
But I still love the fact that I ended up dating the mermaid chick the first time around. Just boom.
Okay, so if this is what Monster Prom is all like, then we have to play the Yogg. We can play it exactly the same. It is, it's no different than this, and it has its own ending. It has its own stat system.
I tried to find it before. I couldn't quite.
I'll see if I have it installed. I'll show it to you guys.
Because I looked up Yogg, but I didn't find it.
I have it installed. I'll show it to you real quick before we call it a night here, so everyone can hear it.
I mainly just want the name so I can at least find it on Steam.
The Yogg. Y-A-W-H-G.
Y-A-W-H-G. Oh, so it's not Yogg as in W-O-G.
A-W-A-G.
Yeah, I got it.
Insert Life is Strange music. Yeah, that would actually fit to some degree. Unlocked. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Oh my! Who's up for some erotic dragon fantasy?
Oh boy.
I
that
sure
one
am.
has an ending. That's an event item. There's one event item that I'm still trying to get down. That is the idol. That one's a fun one.
Yeah, no, this is
pretty complex.
100% like the Yogg. So let me show you what the Yogg is.
Yeah,
You won the gallery.
Yeah, but I'll show you the actual.
I'll more than likely spend all my time in the tavern.
Yeah, the so let's go. I'm gonna close this. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna open up the Yogg, and we'll show you guys what the Yogg looks like. I wouldn't mind doing this as a live stream. Oh god, it closed all my stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Game
I hit
capture.
this one button and everything went poof.
Everything went poof.
Back.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Too bad this isn't one of those games that you can actually multiplayer with.
Whoa.
Like you can multiplayer with, but you I'm talking like in person, like
Okay.
Online.
Alright.
Yeah, good camera.
Hold on. It's the game. The game's being a little funky. So, let me know if the camera freezes. Did it just freeze?
No.
We'll see here in 5 seconds.
Yes.
It did? It froze?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
In fact, it just straight up turned off. Like a little bit of it's still there, but it's mostly gone.
That's interesting.
What did you do, Jack? Now
I
you're just up
broke
at the top. We only see your eyeball.
You can only see my eyeball. Yeah, whenever I open up the game, it does that. That's probably because let's just close it, open it back up. but you would like the Yogg. If you like Monster Prom, you'll like the Yogg. The Yogg came out a long time ago, and it's the exact same format. And I think my webcam's gonna freeze anyways. But can you see the game?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
No?
No. It was there a minute ago. Then I looked back over, and then it was gone.
Yes.
Wow, it's
And
got
now
some.
you're gone.
Yep. Everything. And now, I guess you can't have with Yogg. You can't have a bit of age and a Yogg.
Apparently.
Only Yogg.
Yeah, it freezes. It's
Does that
freezing.
mean bit of age is the
I don't know why it's freezing.
Maybe.
I'd have to, it's probably got some technical issues to it. But the Yogg, it works exactly like Monster Prom, all across the board. But it has less to do with dating, and it has to do with preparing for the Yogg, which it's basically this event that happens that is ultimately going to destroy the entire town that you're in. And what you do leading up to the Yogg will dictate how your life goes and what you do. You can even be a dick and just try to screw people over all the way through.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Here's one game I would love to see you play, but first you'd have to get it. Is Magica?
Magica. Oh, I heard of Magica. Magica
Yeah.
wouldn't be bad. All right, guys. That was Monster Prom. Who's still there's a whole bunch of people disappeared in the last year. Like, oh, it's over now. I'm done. I saw the ending.
I saw the ending. Far got his date. That's all I wanted to see.
Pretty
Bye.
much. We all got to watch Far
Now I'll go
Far the
clean my
zombie
eyes.
have his
This is
doggy
actually
style
my
wolf
channel.
action.
We just kind of put the Devage's name on it.
It's just for so there'd be somebody to watch it.
Mhm.
Still here. Thank you for being here, Edwards and Jordan and Michael or whoever else is still here in the chat.
And Jimmy.
And Jimmy and
And
Georgia
Frederick.
and Frederick and Carl and,
Kimberly.
Louie and Bart
Kimberly
and Homer,
with a K.
and Kimberly with a K and Michael Jackson
Kimberly with
part
a Q.
2, the second, the third.
Kimberly with a K. C.
So, Kimberly with a K is.
We got 3 Kimberlys here. It's kind of hard to get them apart, but that's why we just call them Q, C, and K.
Oh man. Well, that's it for tonight. That was a long game. I mean, I guess we should have.
Yep.
We kind of expected that, but still,
It's
that was-
almost like we expanded out the normal time frame by just adding gibberish.
yes.
Yeah, and
That's of course what
I was
was
We're
like,
happening.
really-
it's a long game.
You knew that was gonna. I mean, we could have gone for the short game, but that's okay.
We could've- we
could've. We could have.
Either way, it was fun.
Yeah,
I
mean,
would have done I would have said maybe you guys haven't seen the Mermaid Lady. Maybe it'd be fun to do that. I know literally every possible answer and I know exactly what to focus in.
Well,
No,
for
I wanted to
if
give
we
you
play the Yogg, that's me. I already know what happens in almost most of the scenarios, so it's a treat for me to play it. I'll be the veteran, but the gameplay is identical all across the board, but it's much quicker. It's much shorter. It's only 5 turns, I think, because you have to go for 5 weeks and then the Yogg happens. So it's much quicker as far as events go, but there's a lot of endings and a lot of nuances endings too. So it's probably a lot like the Prom the same way in that it might even be made by the same people. I don't know. I have to go see.
I have no idea. I'd have to.
I doubt it.
I'd have. For me, I'm just the fact that there was another game I wanted you to play, which is made by the same people. And there's even the same voice actors in most of it. Like there's Aaron from Game Grumps voice acts in this one.
Yeah, he's a
He
werewolf.
plays Scott.
Yep.
Interesting.
He
That
also
would be-
there's another game that he plays, which is Dream Daddy. I already
Oh my
asked.
god.
People wanted to see you
Yeah.
play this.
Dream Daddy. Yeah, I saw. I think I saw something along those lines.
I asked the chat, "Hey, would you guys want to see him play Dream Daddy?" And then immediately I got an answer. Me.
It's me.
I'll have to look into it. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm willing to play anything, really.
Dream Daddy is hilarious. You go in there for the dad
Yeah.
jokes. That's the best part about it.
Well, I'm a dad, so that I have full certification to go do this now. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes.
All right, that's it for
Yeah.
tonight. I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna wrap it up, but that was fun. I enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's a shame DT Kid deked out. I don't know what happened to him. Did he run out of
He
time?
might have
yet?
lost.
Yeah.
Something came
Yeah,
up.
probably.
There's a bunch of
that
different
sucks.
possibilities.
I feel bad. I was enjoying that. Oh well.
Yeah, I went with what he had been focusing on, which was poly.
Oh yeah.
But there had been, if you failed at least 5 times with any of them,
I
you
didn't
fail.
fail. I don't know why.
I
You-
probably could have
You
gotten with
failed
Scott.
at a few different things here and there. Like
probably
you
could
didn't
have
have
gotten
enough
with Scott.
creativity with something. And if I'm correct, you did not pick the Roman thing, did you? That one you failed at, or was that DT?
No,
Kid?
that was DT.
Oh.
And I had the points for boldness and
Well, that's the thing. The points don't matter. At the end,
actually, you need the
you need the points for getting the little hearts.
I'm gonna leave stream chat, so I'll leave you guys to it.
All right.
Okay.
See you guys later.
See you.
And that's all she wrote. Thanks everybody for joining me and watching this. Anybody who's still in chat, I really appreciate it. That was Monster Prom. So this game here, I think I would like to do. It's exactly like Monster Prom, but it's quicker. We can get through it a lot easier. Based on the fact that we played this sort of through my live stream, we might actually be able to open this up so that some of you can play. And if you're on Discord, then that would help. We can join into voice chat and we can play this game together. Me and 3 other people. So if that sounds like something you guys would like to do and you're able to do voice chat, we could do this. We could play this game. And we could potentially play Monster Prom again as well. Because I don't mind narrating through the whole thing and picking your choices for you guys. But yeah, that's an option for another day. Well, Jordan, you don't need Steam or the PC. You just need to get on Discord and have voice chat and be able to watch the stream. And we could actually play together. I'll just do the choices for you when you pick. Like you pick this or that, and I'll just click wherever you want me to click, and we'll do the narration of the whole game. So that would be an option if people are interested. It might be something fun. But anyways, that's all the time that I have tonight. Again, thanks everyone for being here, and I appreciate all of you. I really do. I'll catch you guys in another video. I should have something for Monday, hopefully. I'm going to have another video out soon. It's going to be probably another theory. I have not tried Hideout yet. I will. I'll look into it as soon as I can. Probably tomorrow sometime. Anyways, see you guys. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Bye.